Don't you be afraid.
Hey guys, welcome to the ANX Weekly Update, where we bring you the latest video game, anime, and movie news. I'm Unbiased Ann, I'm here with Genesis and Mike B. What's up, guys?
What up?
What's happening again?
Time for some food?
Yeah, I'm so
Almost.
hungry.
Just order right here.
Dang, man, I'm dying.
Just right here on the show. Just order some food.
Remember like a year or two ago, we were watching something on Twitch. Remember that guy had pizza delivered?
Yeah, I think he was ordering Papa John's.
Well, he was streaming.
Really?
He was like, hold on, y'all, the pizza's here.
It was
He has the right
10,000
idea.
It was like 10,000 people watching him order a pizza.
Yeah.
Be like, hey, man, what you
Anyway.
getting? We still
up?
getting that pizza, though, right?
Yeah. Mike's
No,
like,
no, you're supposed to say something right here.
I'm dying.
No?
what am I supposed to say?
I don't know.
I said, what's up, guys?
Oh, okay.
She said we getting that pizza, right?
Well, how about this? How about I just do the social media thing real quick?
Okay.
Mhm.
Follow us at ANX Gamecast on all social media outlets and wherever you get your favorite podcast. Speaking of your favorite podcast, ANX Gamecast is on YouTube under Aversion TV. Go there. Make sure to like some of the videos. Watch them all. Just put them on repeat in a little playlist. That would help out.
Just over and over.
Hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you can get all of the updates and a new feature, because a lot of people like to tell us that we don't talk about stuff that we actually talk about on the show, and they like to try to give us a thumbs down. So just
Well, not a lot of people.
well, enough people where it's like, okay, let me do something about this because y'all don't seem to get it.
Yeah.
Again, this is not a 5-minute quick whatever you see on the thumbnail, whatever made you click on this video. If you want to get right to it, check the chapters down in the description. It'll take you right to where you need to go. Y'all ready for round one?
Yes.
Let's do it.
Round 1.
What we got? The ANX updates. I don't think we did this one. It's just been sitting over there. Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta. Vegeta briefs.
Ooh.
So I can't remember why I feel like there might have been a chase version of this, and that's why I ordered it. This was a restock, actually, and I don't like restocks, but it was Vegeta. Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta, so I had to get it. We're gonna have to do a whole show on restocks because restocks are going to get me out of the pop game completely. Put out a pop, it gets super popular and up in price, and then all of a sudden they just, let's put out some more then. We got some more in the warehouse we didn't know about. We're going to release 50,000 more. And it's like all of a sudden your $200 pop is now worth $20.
Yeah.
Oh,
So I'm getting, how did the pop get back over here? So I'm getting tired of all that. But anyway, Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta, the PX preview is pretty cool. It's not super expensive. It's like $12, $11. Y'all want to check it out? Link down in the description below. What else do we have? Oh, Mike, you remember this?
Oh, I remember.
Your Name anime review. We did that. ANX Gamecast level 122. It's available now on YouTube. Y'all go check that out. We had some technical difficulties, but we got it all together. The anime is dope. I'm just gonna say that.
Yeah, it is for real.
So check out our review. If you already seen it, it's not a new anime, but it's been recently released out on a steel case. That's what we have.
That steel case is really nice, too.
Yeah, that's pretty dope.
super nice.
So if you liked Weathering with You, this is a part of all that universe. So go check out our review and then check out the anime. Again, links down in the description below. Y'all ready for round 2?
Yes.
Round 2.
New games. All right. So this is what we've been doing. So many games have been coming out for some reason. It's not even Broketober yet. We're going to do some honorable mentions first. Stuff that we didn't really look into, but it did come out. Necromunda, Underhive Wars. Just based off that name, I'm kind of glad we didn't look into that one. You know, no disrespect, but,
Dis.
whatever.
No disrespect, but dis.
It's doing it again. It's getting my stuff all out of order.
Oh, boy.
I don't know why it keeps doing that. We've just been having problems with Streamlabs, man. Streamlabs been tripping. Shout out. So anyway, I guess we about to be talking about NBA 2K21.
Okay.
So we saw the trailer for this, and it wasn't much of a trailer.
No, not at all.
I think. So let me put it this way. First off, the game has already come out. I pre-ordered the Mamba Forever edition.
Good.
What? Is it good?
Yeah.
Are you sure? Because it costs like $40 more than the regular edition.
Oh, well, Kobe.
Kobe?
Exactly.
Okay, but the reason I pre-ordered that one, I'm not some kind of Kobe stan. It's sad that he died. I'm more sad about the kids that died. But if you pre-order the Mamba Forever edition, you get that free upgrade to PS5 or Xbox Series X, whatever it's called. I'm getting. I wish they would have just called it Xbox 3 or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's why I pre-ordered this specific edition. It has not come in yet. Came out last Friday. Should be here tomorrow or the next day. So when it does, it will come in. Why am I telling you this? I'm telling you this, one, so you know about the upgrade, and two, because the trailer didn't show much. Yet everybody I know who plays 2K has already pre-ordered and received the game. So I'm guessing you didn't. I guess what I mean is you didn't have to show much.
I mean, I expect this to be pretty good. 2K20 was good. I thought. I really liked it. So I'm hoping this is somewhat similar.
I think I think what you're going to find out when it comes in plugging in is that it's not just somewhat similar. It's like probably the same exact game.
Wow.
Which is what people complain about with these games. It's the same game every year. They might make a couple of changes to a couple of things that you wouldn't necessarily notice to the gameplay, but it's the same game.
Well, it seems like they kind of peaked out on like what they could do or like the level of what graphics have gotten. And
I mean, the graphics for 2K20 weren't great. Like they really weren't. The things that could have been better. So I think with this one, the last one, you started off in college. You finished off college and you went on the process of getting drafted as far as the story mode. This one, I think you actually go all the way back to high school. So I don't know how I feel about that because that whole journey was long. Now they allowed you to skip it in 2K20. I don't know what's gonna happen here. Now, if you skip it, I think you have your character doesn't start off as good, and you don't have your specific choice of what team you want to go to, or it's narrowed down a little more. But anyway, I have it, so I plan on doing a review on the PS4 version and then the upgraded PS5 version, since it'll be a free upgrade.
Yeah.
So are you gonna get it? Because you said I don't play these games, and then when I was talking about it, you were like, "Oh man, I'm gonna get it," and I was like, "Okay."
Nah, just the other night, last night, I was telling my friend, I was like, "Yeah, man, I'm about to get back into it again." He was like, "You gonna get back into it?" And he was like, He said I was in it when it was still called Live. I was like, "What?"
That's a whole different game.
Yeah, I was like,
that's not the same game.
So I'm like, okay. So I mean,
that's made by EA.
Oh my god. Well, apparently we've been playing. That's how long it's been.
Okay.
So, but I mean, hey, I'll get into it. If you play it, I'll play it.
I'll be playing it. Like I said, mine's coming in tomorrow or the next day.
Okay, yeah. I've already told him. I said I've committed to this. I'm gonna have to buy it.
Why? Because of Kobe?
Oh, yeah, absolutely, man. I love my boy Kobe.
All right. I think they said Luka's like a 96 overall on this game. So yeah, let's do that. So anyway, the specific trailer. I mean, it was Dame. It was supposed to be about him calling game in last year's playoffs. Like I call game, and then everything is game. That's game. That's game. It was silly.
Yeah.
You mean that was a subliminal message?
I don't know what it was, but it didn't show the game at all. It just showed a bunch of random people.
It showed nothing.
And it showed things that if you played the game, you would recognize it, but it was live action people doing stuff from the game. So when they showed you a million different shoes, like you could buy a bunch of different shoes in the game and customize them and things of that nature. So like I said, it was more of a trailer for people who are already familiar with the game. I don't think it was going to bring in any new people.
Correct. I agree.
I mean, it didn't make me want to feel like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get back into this. No, but
it went the other way. Mike was like, cancel my pre-order.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, I'm all right. I'm cool.
So anyway, let's get on to the next game. Paradise Killer. This was supposed to be an honorable mention. I have no idea what this is, but look at those scan lines. You see those scan lines?
Yes, I do actually.
Yeah. My bad. I know you're looking on a different resolution screen.
Yeah, I'm sitting here like,
yeah.
Let me look at it real good.
So I'm assuming
it looks cool. It looks very 80s.
Yeah, I bet to say it's got to be some kind of 2D 8-bit 16-bit game.
That's
those
what
scan
I'm
lines.
I mean, it looks pretty. So far from what I'm looking at, it looks pretty interesting though.
See, we should have watched the trailer for this because you'd be into this.
Yeah, that looks cool.
I probably would have.
Man, let's get another honorable mention. Spellbreak. No, never heard of it.
No, never heard of it. No, it looks somewhat interesting. Looks like somewhat like an indie game type deal.
Yeah, probably indie game. It kind of looks like reminds me of Zelda. This picture here anyway.
Yeah, the symbol kind of reminded me of it too.
Triforce. All right, now we can get into the stuff we actually looked into. I don't know why the Mamba Forever showed up first. WRC 9. I got questions. I got questions. What do you mean 9?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I never heard of this.
First of all,
What do you mean 9? You know, like I never heard of this game.
First 8 at.
But first things first. Music was off the chain.
yes.
Oh, absolutely.
I was playing some house music. It had me right from the beginning. Graphics look decent, which all car games coming out, like all big budget car games that coming out at the end of the life of a system should have good graphics.
You mean when you say graphics, you mean the actual gameplay footage?
Yeah, everything I saw looked good. Gameplay footage and all the cinematics that they were
The
showing.
cinematics was like beautiful.
It looked great.
Only thing I didn't like about it, this car you see right here, this little bitty car right here, you see, yeah, all of them are like that. Like,
Yeah.
like what? Wait, no.
Right. There wasn't
Dis.
Oh wait.
What?
not a lot of like unique cars.
Gosh, dog.
Well, it's just like I don't want to drive around in this little bitty. I don't know what that is. This is a Toyota. I don't even know what kind of car that is.
It's a Yaris. It's a Toyota.
So you know all about it. Oh yeah, you used to drive a Toyota.
Mm-hmm.
Do Hondas now.
Yeah.
I guess it's
Well, I
just a
had
part of that circuit or so.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It looked like one of those little smart cars. I'm not trying to race in a
Mhm.
smart car.
What were you saying, a Honda or what now?
Oh, I was saying I had Honda first, just FYI.
Oh, okay. So you went the wrong way
Yeah, I switched to Toyota first.
and came back.
Yeah.
Um.
But I'm pretty sure Yaris is Toyota.
So yeah, I see Toyota right there on the screen.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
So would I buy this? Would I buy this? No.
No?
Would I play it? Yeah. Am I gonna go buy it? No.
If somebody put it in front of you.
Yeah, I'll play it.
This is one of those ones where if somebody else got it, I would play it with them.
Well, that's been his
'Cause-
answer all COVID long.
No, I mean like legit. Like I mean, if like there are so many games where I'm sitting there like I'm not gonna get it, but then if some like you have your games where if somebody were to buy it, I'll be like, nah, fam, I'm not about to play that with you. But then like there are other ones like this where I'm like, oh, okay, if somebody else were to play it with me and we both like progress through it at the same time.
Well,
then
that's
I'll
what they
pick it
were
up.
showing on the. I don't know if it was just time trials, like those kind of ghost trials that they had on like Need for Speed Hot Pursuit, where your friends played and their times kind of showed up, and it would show you as you raced where that person was at that point of the race. You're 6 seconds behind, you're 6 seconds ahead, whatever. So they did have that. So it looks like it does have a good integrated multiplayer kind of system in it from that aspect. Not necessarily let's all get on and race at the same time, but
Yeah.
I can see your times and because it didn't really look like a race. It looked like you were just out doing time trials by
Yeah.
yourself.
Yeah.
So that kind of looked like I want to race. I like to knock people off the road. I like to use people to turn. That's my little trick that I do.
Just
So what
bump
you,
into them.
yeah, just use them. Yeah, bump into them. It bumps them off the road, and I get to my corner pretty. Yeah, you don't want these problems. So what you think about it over there? You gonna play it? I'm pretty sure it's for the Switch. You need to get some more Switch games.
Oh, really? Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'd play for the Switch.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
So you got somebody
She's
to
gonna
play
school
with.
us. I know, right?
Except you don't have a Switch.
I'll just use my buddies.
Who's?
I'll just use my
I have a friend
buddies.
of mine, right?
And they just let you borrow
He has a
systems.
Switch. Yeah. Oh yeah. Cause
Um,
we like this, man. He let me borrow it.
Okay.
I need to get on it though because like the last 3 shows I said I would play something and I haven't gotten any of them. And we did get that one Switch game and I still haven't played it yet, even though I really want to.
And you being there working all the time, you can just play it while you know.
I know. Anyway.
Anyway, next game. Kingdom of Amalur. Huh?
Is this that game where the dude was shaking everybody?
Re-Reckoning. Yeah, it was that game.
My gosh. Okay.
The graphics were not great. What this was to me was like let's mix I would say Metal Gear Solid because you're sneaking around, but the most recent game I played was Last of Us Part 2 battle system, sneaking around up on people and shooting arrows at people. You mix that with a dungeon crawler, that's what you got here.
Yeah, I mean it looked all right.
Yeah, I would never play this.
Wow.
At all. Like I'm not trying to be sneaking. I mean, Assassin's Creed dungeon crawler with bad graphics. I'll go ahead and say it. But I'm pretty sure this is a remastered game from the 360 and the PC.
Probably so.
So it was Kingdom's Reckoning. which came out, I believe, on the 360 and PC. This is the Re-Reckoning, which is the remastered version of Reckoning.
Ah.
Yeah, so it's just like, no, I'm good.
You know what? I would actually play it.
You would.
I probably would. I would actually get into it and play. Even though, like you said, like, you know, it looked kind of dated and everything, but I was like, okay, I think I can get into this.
I mean, if you really want to go around sneaking around, just go and play Last of Us.
Hey man, you know I play all the Metal Gear Solids and all that kind of stuff, man. Love sneaking around.
So you gonna play it? You gonna play it with him?
No, sorry, Mike. I'm not playing this one with you.
2 no's in a year. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2. This has been every other thing in my feed has been this.
Mm-hmm.
It's been this.
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about this specifically because one, if I remember correctly, Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 was a downhill style game.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you didn't skate around and collect skate and all that. It was the first one was a downhill only, and you just went one direction downhill and you did tricks and you jumped and you try not to get hit by the train.
But the second one was the one where
I believe
went
so.
around.
Yeah.
Okay,
so that's probably why they're putting these two out together at the same time. Two problems with this. One, the last Tony Hawk that came out, which I bought, I don't remember which one it was. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 6, 7, I don't know. And it had the Ninja Turtles in it. I think I told you about it.
Oh yeah,
that one went back to this old school style of collecting skate and getting the tapes and doing all that kind of stuff. So I don't know why they just didn't put the effort into putting out a new one and really, really pushing it. Second problem I had with this, new systems about to come out in the next month and a half, 2 months maybe. I'm not gonna be playing this no more. I feel like they should have just released this on PS5.
Yeah, they should have just waited.
They should have just waited.
I wonder why they did that.
I have no clue.
I mean, will the game be able to be accessible to PS5? Like, will it be backwards compatible or?
Probably it should be. It should be. Now I think Activision made Tony Hawk, if I remember correctly. Activision and Neversoft.
I can't remember.
And they're the ones that came out that said their PS1, 2, and 3 games will not be backwards compatible.
Oh, okay.
But I think PS4 games will be. So it's like, yeah, but if I get same thing though. If I get a PS5, I'm not gonna want to play a PS4 game unless it has upgraded PS5 graphics. That's just me though.
I'm wondering if that's what like a lot of these game companies are doing. Well, these companies are making these games are banking on the fact that like, oh, okay, we'll release it at the end because it will be backwards compatible on the PS5, so it'll still be played. But
so do I remember a lot of the scenes that they showed? Yeah, and I was like, yeah, that was dope. I do. This is a yes for me. With everything I just said, it's a yes for me. I want to get it. Mike, what you got?
Same here. Oh, I feel obligated. We have to get it.
I feel obligated.
Oh yeah.
What you got over there? Why you laughing?
I mean, I really liked the trailer. So I'd be down for sure to watch it. I've never really watched. I wouldn't get it, but I mean, I'd be interested in watching you play it. Yeah, I've never watched really Tony Hawk stuff.
Yeah, Tony Hawk is dope. That's me. That would be me more tapping into those PlayStation 2 games, even though these came out on PlayStation 1. Those PlayStation 2 games that I just played a whole lot that just died in that last gen. You know, you got games like Def Jam, which I think I heard that they were gonna make another Def Jam.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Def Jam was dope. You had Tony Hawk that was dope that I played a lot. It was just a bunch of games I played a lot that just died in the last gen and just went away completely. So this is one of those series. So if they can bring this back, yeah, that'd be dope. So yeah, this is a definitely yes for me. I think the collector's edition actually comes with a skateboard.
An actual skateboard?
Yeah, and I think that's when they went off the rails with Tony Hawk, when they put out that one that came, Tony Hawk's Downhill Jam with the skateboard that you actually got on.
Oh,
like, come on, man. That ain't Tony Hawk. I don't know what that is. So, and the other thing that it's not a deal breaker for me, but I would love it if they kept the original music. And the song that they were playing in there did not seem like the original music.
You know what? I wonder if they'll have a mode in there. Hopefully they'll have a mode in there where it'll actually, like, you know, go back and forth or so. You know, like you can go from the old to the new.
The music.
But I wonder, would they have to get like licensing for that and
go through that process? Y'all need to get y'all paperwork straight. So anyway, that's a yes for me. I need to find out how much it is and where I can get it. What is this?
on.
I'm representing. I don't know what you doing over there.
I was a little confused on this because I never got in. I know. First of all, I never got into Sims.
Mhm.
Like I don't really know, but so I didn't understand what was happening here. What are they doing?
I don't know. So I guess for me, I played The Sims before, and this is Sims 4. This is an expansion or DLC for Sims 4. I've played Sims before. I don't understand what's happening here though. I never played like the Sims that had the story mode.
You know what?
So I don't really know what's happening here.
You know, I have some friends. They play like Sims religiously, and I guess they do have like your different packs where you can have like your vampire pack, you can have like your space pack and stuff like that. Where I guess it's just like you said, it is like an add-on to the game, and it gives you different type characters and different type roads and different things you can do in the game, and that's what it looks like this is too. Also,
because the only thing that looked familiar to me was the last like 10 seconds when they showed your house and it looked like a regular Sims house,
right? But inside and
they tore it all down and then they built it back up looking like Star Wars. That's the only thing that looked familiar to me from the last time I've played Sims.
Well, at first, when it first started playing, I forgot that it was Sims. And so I thought it was just like a little Star Wars cartoon game. And so I was like, okay, yeah, whatever. But then when they like transplanted into that house, I was like, wait, what?
Because I feel like 90% of the time in the Sims, you are in the house.
You are?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And they didn't really show you at work. You can go to work. They'll just show you walking up the street to go to work. And then you come back and then you do more house stuff. So...
yeah, you know what? I wonder if like this right here will be kind of away from the whole, go to work kind of deal, and your character would probably go to like do stuff from the movie.
Unless this stuff is work.
Yeah,
unless this is the work, right?
You're just a stormtrooper that actually works there, or you're, whatever character. Yeah, I mean, it could be it.
I saw that purple looking R2D2 or whatever it was. That was dope.
Yeah.
And then Ray, this is clearly Ray, right?
Yeah.
And they was Kylo Ren, is what I saw?
Yeah, he was in there too.
Okay. I mean, it seems like it's about a year too late. Like it should have came out last year. Did the last movie come out last year?
Yeah.
That's the other thing. It kind of seems random. Like random timing.
Yeah.
So it's a no for me.
Oh. What?
What?
Whoa.
But the poster behind you says otherwise.
No, that says I like that movie. It doesn't say I'm going to buy every Star Wars game that comes out.
Okay. Oh, yeah, that's a no for me. Mike?
You know what? I would at least try it out.
No, bro, no. I got beef now. I got beef with Mike.
I want to try it.
Because you up here talking about how you wouldn't, like certain Star Wars movies, how you over how they changed and you don't like it no more. I ain't watching it no more. But you're going to play this?
The lore.
That is true.
But you're going to play this?
There's no lore in this. It's just being Star Wars.
No, but
Uh-huh.
As much as you probably didn't like those newer movies, they look better than this.
I mean, I would at least try it though, man.
Okay.
Just to see how it's like. I mean, I have so many people telling me, try it out, it's fun. I'm like, oh well.
I mean, I didn't even know if people who still played The Sims. I mean,
oh yeah, apparently there's quite a bit of people that still play The Sims pretty hard. And
I'm gonna hold you to it. I'm gonna look up the stats. I will look up the numbers.
People are buying those packs, man. I'm telling you.
I mean, somebody has to because they keep making them, right?
Yeah, but we haven't gone deep into the conversation, but we had these kind of conversations on the show before. It's like just because there's enough people buying it where they put it out, that doesn't mean that it's like a good game and like everybody's buying it.
Right.
It's like it cost us $1 million to make this, yet we keep getting $3 million worth of sales.
So it's worth the $2 million profit.
Yeah. Even though only getting $3 million worth of sales is really not that good.
Yeah.
That's not good at all. Like, but if it don't cost you $1 million to make, it's like, okay, we can keep making $2 million every year with DLC for The Sims.
Right.
Yeah.
All right.
I think that's what they're doing because they have a ton of DLC apparently.
Okay, I need to start doing that. What we got? Marvel Avengers. Square Enix. We were kind of talking about this earlier today. I have it because Terrence, y'all remember him. Terrence will be back on the show soon. He got some stuff going on and he'll be back.
All right.
But this is his thing.
Yeah.
Like I thought Mike B might play this, but I don't know. But Mike B is like, nah, I don't want to play that.
No.
It doesn't look that good to me. I mean, it looked all right.
Well, they won't show it. I can't see any gameplay footage. every time I see something from this, it's just like a cinematic.
Yeah.
So that's not a good thing.
Oh, I thought I saw some gameplay.
I saw like
footage.
10 seconds maybe.
Like where not
Don't be
Black
racial.
not Black Widow. What's her name? That Scarlett Johansson plays.
Yeah, it's Black Widow.
Black Widow.
Okay. So
He was
I
being funny.
feel like I saw her where she was talking. Like it looked like it was gameplay where she was like talking.
Well, 9 times out of 10, if it's somebody talking, that's not going to be gameplay.
Well, then it was not good cinematic. I can tell you that. Whatever I
Yeah.
saw, I was like,
Yeah, the gameplay I saw was like they were in some like in the forest or something, and they show Iron Man kind of flying around like this.
Yeah, that's the only thing
That's
I
the
remember.
only thing I saw, and that didn't look good at all. But we have it, and the only thing that got me to just go ahead and pull the trigger on it is that this is another game with the free upgrade to PS5. So
cool.
Got this. I'll be able to play the PS5 version, and I'm pretty sure Terrence is getting it. So we can go ahead and review that one day. I'm not let me put it this way. We had the conversation earlier. I'm not a fan of the Avengers.
I'm not either.
I'm not. I've never been a big fan of them.
Now those movies were dope.
Absolutely.
Don't get me wrong. But
I mean, the last couple were, but the ones before that, I wasn't really a big fan of the Avenger movies.
I think yeah, because you just there was just a bunch of fighting.
Yeah.
But I kind of count Civil War as an Avenger movie.
Yeah,
And that was
that's what I think.
That was Captain America. But so I really feel like there's been 5 Avenger movies, if you count Civil War.
I guess so. Yeah, I guess. You can do that.
But generally speaking, no, I don't like the Avengers. So I don't want to play as Captain America. He's corny to me. Hulk's corny. Thor, I don't like Thor. Iron Man's corny. None of these people on this front cover have any interest in playing with. Now, do I hope they put this out first and get some stuff right and get ready to gear up for like an X-Men? No, I'll play some X-Men.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
For sure.
So whatever bugs, whatever crappy graphics, whatever bad gameplay, go ahead and get it out with this. And when y'all find
Let's work that out right now.
Finally reboot X-Men in a year or 2 years probably.
Yeah.
Might be longer because of COVID. We get an X-Men game like this on next gen, and it'll be dope.
Man, can you actually imagine a X-Men game though? Like just like newer, so even like based off the 90s one, a lot of people like
The arcade.
yes, like oh man, I would love to play something like that.
Speaking of arcade, when's the arcade game supposed to come in that you got?
November.
That one y'all pre-ordered?
Oh, I can't
2 more
wait
months
to play that.
2 more months.
You know what? I was gonna say for this game right here. Did you hear about some of the issues that they were talking about?
I hadn't heard anything about this game. The only thing I ever heard was Terrence playing the beta. That's it.
Man, you know what? There's some people who were playing the beta and they said that didn't look so good, man. They were saying if they were like, "Oh, you're on the beta right now," that's doesn't look that good. Apparently, too. I guess one thing that a lot of people are worried about are that they're gonna have it like where they're gonna have like I guess like a season pass type deal, and they're gonna have like I guess you have to like buy stuff like you have to pump in a lot of money into it. I didn't look too much into it, but I think you're gonna have to pump a ton of money just to get like extra characters, extra costumes, and stuff like that.
No, I definitely don't care about no costumes. Even though that's the only part of the trailer we liked.
Mm-hmm.
There was a split second at the end of the trailer where all the Avengers kind of had these cool looking costumes on, and not the stupid one from the movie. And we were like, what is that?
Yeah, I want that.
Yeah, but no, I'm not paying for no costumes.
Mm-hmm.
That ain't never been my thing. That's them Fortnite people that do that. Anyway, I believe that is it for all the new games. Y'all ready to jump into round 3?
Let's do it.
Round 3.
We didn't do the Doraemon or whatever that was.
Yeah, I didn't see that.
Didn't pop up.
It didn't.
I don't even know how to say it. Doraemon.
Yeah, it didn't pop up. I don't know. Yeah.
Either way, that might be something I might get. Just FYI.
Oh,
Okay.
really?
I'll have to look.
How about we just make a note to make sure we put it in the next week's show?
Okay.
Okay,
How
we
about
do that.
How about that?
All
Oh,
right.
fake Animal Crossing. So we got some news. This is not necessarily new news. It may be new news. You remember this, Mike?
When they cry.
Yeah, when they cry. Yeah.
Yeah, you remember When They Cry?
Oh yeah, I remember old girl right there.
Yeah, they remaking it.
What?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so what do you mean by like they're remaking?
What? That was a whole bunch of words that came out. I was what do you mean?
Because I had to think about it. So what do you mean like they're remaking it? Like just new animation, new studio, or
I don't think it's a new studio, but it's new animation.
Man, okay, cool.
So apparently they announced it in March. It was supposed to come out in July. In the Japanese version. I don't think it came out in July.
Okay.
So now I think it's coming out in October, about a month from now, in Japanese. Now I hope they do a simul-dub in which we can then get it like the next weekend after. Right?
I really hope. I really hope.
Because I don't necessarily want to wait now that I know about it. You announced it in March, and here it is September, and I still ain't got it yet. So I hope, and I already, I know, forget what company, but the American company had bought the rights to it for the dub, so that's already been established.
Okay, cool.
Oh, good.
So they might be able to do a simul dub. I don't know.
That'd be nice if they can.
So here's my deal from the trailers that I saw. Graphics weren't that great. Now we know from the original ones the graphics were just kind of bad from the original show.
Yeah, it wasn't like something spectacular like Your Name or something like that.
No, it wasn't even close. Some of that stuff looked like real player animation. But from what I saw from the trailers, it looks like they're sticking really close to the original story. Just upgraded the graphics a little bit. The thing I didn't like the most is Keiichi didn't look like Keiichi.
Oh yeah, they're gonna fix him up.
Yeah, everybody else pretty much looked the same, and the story looked the same. Graphics were just a lot better, but still not great. Not up to today's standards. If it would have came out like this 5, 6, 7 years ago, I'd be like, okay, these are okay graphics. The good side, the bright side that I'm looking for is we never watched part 2.
Right, because it was only subtitles.
It was only subtitles, so we don't know what happened after that. The original stories happened, the Cotton Drifting Festival, Mizawa, all that kind of stuff. We don't know what happened after that. We know what happened there and what they showed us there, but what was it, 10 years later, where they grew up, and they had some of the older characters. So hopefully they redo all of that so we can get that part of it. So that'll be the part that I'm really, really waiting for.
Nice.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm so excited.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually do want to see it too.
What?
Yeah,
we're gonna review it.
Yeah, we can do it.
Oh, for sure.
So anybody, one of our old original episodes, a long time ago, like 2 years ago or something, check it out. It's on Spotify somewhere. Go check it out. We did a review on Higurashi When They Cry, the original episode. So y'all want to know exactly what we thought about that. I think that's back in the day we was really breaking down stuff.
Oh yeah.
So y'all go listen to those episodes on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, whatever.
Nice.
Y'all ready for the next story?
Yes.
Do it.
Oh, got question of the week.
Ooh,
are you
nice.
hyped about When They Cry remake?
Yes.
Put it answers down in the comment section below. Put it down, even if it's a no. Just put no.
I'll do it right now.
No,
If you
but
say
the video
no,
is not out there.
If you say no, I need you to tell us why you're not excited.
Okay, yeah. If you
Because
say
that
no,
is such a good anime.
yeah, it's dope. Like, we had conversations before about getting lost in the story, so the graphics don't matter. I 100% think it applies here.
Oh yeah, I was about to say that. Like, I didn't even notice graphics were bad. This was such a good story.
I don't think it applies to Batman Year One.
That's sad, man.
It is.
That is sad.
Sad, man.
Sad, man.
What is this?
Okay, so apparently there's been new news that I just found out that apparently
more anime news?
More anime news.
Oh, snap.
So that's the crazy thing that's the interesting thing. So you're getting a remake to your When You Cry. And apparently
When They Cry.
When They Cry, yeah,
When you cry.
But the thing is, apparently I guess Adult Swim is actually doing like what they did with Samurai Jack. They're apparently, I guess they're going to put up the money worth through Warner Media, and they're actually going to make a 13-episode series of Shenmue.
So this is not animated.
It's you know what?
And I noticed that because it says Shenmue The Animation. I'm like, this sounds like some American-made stuff.
No,
So
you
what
know
is
what?
it?
No. This is so okay. So here's the thing about it. So Adult Swim, what they do, they did this with Fooly Cooly. Fully Cooley, they actually put up the money and they actually had them bring out their their second season, the what they had for FLC. I forgot what they were called.
Yeah, I forgot what it was called.
But and then they also, I believe they also put up their money too in order to get out the second part, or to let them finish Samurai Jack. So I believe they're doing the same thing again. They're actually putting up the money, to produce this.
So is this another Sims 4 Star Wars DLC? Is this coming out too late?
No, you know what?
I mean, because when did Shenmue come out?
Almost it came out so long ago. Dreamcast.
No.
Oh, you're talking about 3? 3 came out in 19. That came out in 2019.
So are we late? Are they late to the party? Because there hasn't been a date announced, right?
No, I have not seen a date.
I think they're late. I don't think anybody's gonna care by the time it comes out.
You know what?
And with Adult Swim probably owning a lot of the exclusive rights, they're just gonna keep playing it over and over and over and over and over.
Oh, absolutely,
and
absolutely.
over again.
And it should be available on Crunchyroll also. I've seen that's where they also gonna put it at. So I mean,
Japanese version.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty cool though. I mean, the thing that I like that I'm seeing from here, not just that it's Shenmue. I'm excited that, hey, it's Shenmue. We can actually see, the story in depth into it. But I like the fact that Adult Swim is actually, putting up the money, or actually like producing these projects like this. I feel like they have like some good taste. So like,
I mean, it just makes sense, because what was happening was they were running out of money. To keep getting the exclusive rights to show animes that were already dubbed. So come over here, Funimation to dub it, then they had to pay Funimation to show it. They were running out of money, and then they were kind of locked into these long contracts with stuff they already had, so they just kept playing the same stuff over and over. Not that I didn't mind. I wish they would go back and at least start playing some of that stuff. I'm assuming that some of this American made stuff that they play 7 o'clock block, 7 o'clock primetime hour on Saturday nights are getting better ratings than anime. But I wouldn't mind them going back in that 7 o'clock block and start showing some Gundam Wing or Tenchi or something. Like I wouldn't mind that. I'm not sure if they still have the rights to it. But so this is a better investment of their money, I guess, as opposed to getting a bunch of cool titles and getting a bunch of ratings for 6 months, and then you don't have anything else for 3 years. So I guess it's a good place to put their money. I just hope it turns out good and people like it.
Absolutely.
You ready for it?
Sure. I don't know what it is. I've never seen it.
Now, if you don't got heavy Sega things in the animation, I'm gonna be highly upset. I'm gonna turn it off.
Oh yeah, they have to have at least like one Sega Saturn or something in there.
It just depends on how much of the rights Sega done sold off to random people.
So I mean, they did say they're gonna actually have the actual creator of Shenmue. Let me say, I believe his name was
his name's not
Yu
Shenmue?
Suzuki.
Yeah.
So he's actually working with them making this. So I'm like, okay, it'll be, hopefully it'll be pretty good. I know a lot of people said they didn't like Shenmue 3 so much, but hopefully animated wise.
I don't know why anybody thought it would be decent. I mean, it was all crowdfunded. It was, they had a limited budget. So you got it just because you just kept asking for it, but it didn't have any money behind it. It just wasn't going to be good. And to be honest, I know this is blasphemy to say, the originals weren't that good. For real. You try to go back and play that crap now. It is not any good. Was some of the stuff ahead of its time? Yes, 100%. Was it like just a fun game to play? No.
It's just living life.
Yeah, just living life with some good graphics and kind of open world. You kind of got to go do what you want until you got stuck at the forklift race. Anyway, and the other thing that they need to make sure they put in here, maybe I should buy another.
I know,
They
right?
just need to have one full episode where he just wakes up, gets the money off the counter, walks down to the convenience store, buys toys until the sun goes down, goes back home, repeat for 30 minutes.
If he does that, I would love them so much.
Because that's all I used to do towards the end of them.
That's what I did too.
Yeah, just go buy little toys. You get little Sonic little trinkets and toys that come out of and that's all I did. I
wish I owned it in real life, man. I really did.
And then that's what he would say every time he was, okay, maybe I should buy another. And it was that first time where they had the voices like that, so it was kind of broken up, where they were like piecing together phrases.
Oh yeah,
maybe I should buy another. It was that kind of stuff.
Was it one of those machines like on Steins Gate at the very beginning? Remember when she's
Yeah, but it was all like Sega stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's all I did all day.
Love Sega.
Sega. Y'all ready for the next story?
Oh yes.
What is this? This is a strange looking graphic.
Boys.
If I've ever seen it. What are these people doing? Anyway.
So have you played UFC games?
No.
Either one of you? Okay.
I've seen them.
Yeah, I've seen them. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So here's the deal. EA decided to
Sports.
release that UFC game that just came out.
Yeah, we talked about it.
Yeah, we talked about it
2 weeks ago.
Well, a month into the month after it had been released, they put in an ad, a full screen ad for this Amazon show, The Boys.
Okay.
And people are losing their mind.
Oh.
Because I guess they're just like, I paid $60 for this game. I'm not trying to see advertising in this game. But it's weird because I watched it. Well, first of all, it was misleading because somebody had like posted on Reddit about it, and they wrote EA decided to add a full on commercials in the middle of the gameplay. Well, I went and watched it. I'm like, it's not a commercial.
Oh, wow.
It's not a commercial. It's just a quick like 2-second ad, and it places it in between the rounds. You know, before like when the round is over, before they show any replays, they do it real quick. Like here's the screen, and then they'll show like some replay, and then they'll do it again. And it was like 2 seconds, but you have somebody posted in Reddit, some I'm not real familiar with Reddit, but they posted on some board about how they were upset about it. It had 100,000 upvotes. Like, and then I went and looked at it, and people were like really mad. Apparently, a lot of people hate EA for some other related stuff.
Yeah, but they keep buying the stuff,
right? But I'm like, the only thing I could think of. So, okay, hold on. So EA has removed it. The president or whoever came out and said, you guys have made it abundantly clear that you are not happy about this, so we have removed it. It does look kind of shady that why'd you wait a month into the game to put it in? Because then it kind of makes it look like.
Well, I think I'm just now starting to see the commercials on TV for this. So
oh yeah,
you know, they're just doing a full blown marketing campaign.
Yeah,
and actually. This might be an even better marketing campaign because there's no way we would have been showing The Boys on our screen if it wasn't for this. So even regardless of if the people who they showed it to go watch The Boys, you got everybody else talking about what happened with UFC 4, and now we're talking about The Boys.
Yeah. Well, and the reason so I think some people might think it's like kind of shady, like y'all just slipped it in there, like y'all let a month go by so people could review it and go buy it. And then all of a sudden now you kind of slip it in.
See, that's what I'm kind of wondering. Like, is it like interrupting? Is it like interrupting like the game? Or
no, not at all. I was just like, but okay. But the reason I asked if y'all played UFC is because this EA spokesperson wrote in a Reddit post that the team had turned on ad placements in the game during the replay moments. And that while this type of advertising inventory is not new to the UFC franchise, it has typically been limited to specific main menu titles or Octagon logo placement. So I was like, so are they saying they already did that anyway? They already were doing advertising.
So I'm kind of on both sides here. Should they be able to put advertisement in there? Heck yeah. Just imagine if you had advertisements in Shenmue. They could have made some more money and put out a better product.
Well, look at 2K20. Wasn't there advertising like everywhere? I mean, there was Gatorade,
Nike,
Beats,
right?
Jordan.
So on the side of the gamer though, when you watch a UFC fight, you see advertisements everywhere, and it's not just always just taking up the full screen. Regardless of if it's in between rounds or not, you got stuff on the Octagon, you got stuff on the screens in there, you got stuff, you know. So you could have still advertised this without pulling up a full screen ad. Yeah, you know. So you could have done it in a more subtle way.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's not subtle at all.
Right.
And I will say it's not technically it's not technically full screen. It's almost enough. Like 75%.
Yeah. It's pretty much
big, but you can still see the background of the game, so you can tell you're not really missing anything. Like they put it to where it's not blocking anything. So the only thing I could think of is people were mad because maybe it's like, don't start this. Like, don't like.
Which is to me dumb. So if you're out there saying don't start this because you don't want this in your game, that's really, really dumb. We've been talking about Weathering with You. What happened? So I see your name didn't make it back around here. So we were talking about this movie here, which is dope. You know what had better graphics than this? Weathering with You. You know what Weathering with You had all in it?
Advertising.
Real life advertisement, McDonald's, all kind of Apple, Coca-Cola, all those big name sponsors. So if you want a better product at the end of the day, this is the new way. This is the new way. All of you people out there watching Twitch all day instead of watching TV, guess where I saw this commercial? On TV. I'm not watching Twitch all day. Y'all watching Twitch all day? Now y'all gonna see it in your UFC 4. Well, I don't think it's a bad idea. I think it's a good idea. When there advertisements, big name advertisement, Final Fantasy 9. I thought that was something big.
I can't remember.
Coca-Cola or something. I don't remember.
But my thing is...
Oh, yeah. I remember that. I think so.
Yeah.
But my thing is, when I first read it, and I was like, they put a...
read it.
Oh, yeah. Huh? When I first read it from Reddit...
Nice.
I was like, oh, they put a commercial in the middle of the game? What? Like, that sounded crazy. But I'm like, this is not a commercial. This is a 2-second snippet. Like,
yep.
Psh, psh, hey. And then da-da-da, psh, da, and that's it.
You know what? Because, I mean... I would have to see it specifically for myself too. I mean, if they did it in a classy kind of way, like, okay, these are the commercials, you know, during this break or something, and then they come back and they do it like game. To me, it wouldn't bother me. I wouldn't
like
get
on a loading
too
screen
mad.
or something.
Yeah, like a loading screen. Like I wouldn't get mad.
Yeah.
But I guess if I were to get frustrated, I would say like, hey, I guess I would be like, hey, I don't want you guys to just shove it down my throat. But like you said, I think there are clever ways to do it, you know.
I really don't think they did anything that bad. And I'll show it to you here in a minute. It's not bad at all. If it was a full on commercial that like you had to watch like you do with like YouTube, you know, sometimes they make you. Then I'd be annoyed. I'd be like, I didn't buy a game to watch be forced to watch commercials unless it was during a loading screen.
Now, what I will say is, I wish companies were just a little bit more transparent with what they were doing. So it's like, hey, you complain about the graphics in 2K. We need some extra revenue, so we're going to put some ads in the game. And then when 2K21 comes out, we're going to use that money to beef up the graphics.
I think people will understand more.
And they would understand more. Now that we've beefed up the graphics, we're going to keep those ads in there. And instead of charging you $60 for the game, we'll charge you $50.
Yeah, I think that'll work out for people right there.
Just come out and be a little bit more transparent on why it's happening, and people won't care. But I do believe people just hate on EA, and it's not for a good reason.
No, the stuff they were complaining about on this particular when I clicked on the link had nothing to do with this. They were like, they messed up BioWare. It was fine before they did this or something like that. And
Dragon Age this and Dragon Age that.
And I'll never forgive them for discontinuing to making this one game. Like, I'll never forgive them. I mean, these long things.
And it's just like usually every year EA is in the top in sales all the time.
Yeah.
So people want to hate and complain about EA because I think it's just a low-hanging fruit, fashionable thing to do that everybody else does. So I'm going to get on board and pile on to. Yet some of your favorite games are made and published by EA. So get out of here.
Because I was just going to say, like, I guess for EA, I guess they were on kind of some eggshells at one point with the Star Wars Battlefront game. I forgot it was Battlefield or Battlefront. But I know at one point on there, EA was kind of getting a little bit greedy on that. When it came to like, you know, trying to unlock characters and you have to spend so much money and so much time on doing it. So I can see why some people be frustrated, but like for something like that.
That's every game. I mean, come on.
Yeah,
that's not exclusive to EA. Like all games do that.
Yeah, but like I said, you know, if I see it, if I watch it and I'm kind of like, okay, that's not too bad. You know, I mean, that's what they do. They do advertising. I mean, and then too, I mean, in UFC, it kind of relates to it. Now, if I were to see like the boys ad during like a Final Fantasy game, or I'm playing something different now, I'd be like, wait, what the heck? Like, you know, that's kind of odd, you know? Like, that will take me out of the game. But, I mean, for something like that, I don't think it's too bad from what I'm hearing.
Yeah, y'all tripping.
Yeah.
Y'all straight tripping. Anyway, y'all ready to wrap up the show?
Let's do it.
Man, I've been making some changes. Let's hope I can get to the right screen. I don't know.
Let's see.
don't know why this keeps happening. Okay, anyway, and like I said, I don't know. I spend time in here, and I'll be trying to fix stuff, and then stuff gets out of order. I don't.
He just sits there and says, "You know what? All that work you did, let's get that out of here."
Yeah, no, this Stream Deck does do that. Shout out to El Gato though. Y'all make some good stuff, but a lot of times I'll program this thing and
give us free stuff.
And then it does something else.
Yeah, it'll just delete the stuff that I reprogrammed. Like it won't save it, and there's no save button. So it's like you just have to trust that it saves, and then when you click on it. Anyway, all the stuff we talked about today, all these games will be out by the time this episode is out. So if you want to pick them up, if y'all want to check them out, even the anime we talked about, Funko Pops, links down in the description below.
That's it for this week's update. If you enjoy the show, please make sure you like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you'll be the first to know when we release new episodes. See you next week.
Don't you be afraid.